April 1912. The largest and most luxurious ship ever built began a journey that would change history forever. Crowds gathered to witness what many believed was the safest ship ever created. More than 2,200 passengers stepped aboard, each carrying dreams of a new beginning.
Inside, Titanic was a floating palace, filled with unmatched luxury and elegance.
Guests enjoyed gourmet meals that rivaled the world's finest hotels. For many immigrant families, Titanic represented hope and a better future. As the days passed, the Atlantic remained calm, giving passengers complete confidence. Captain Edward Smith, one of Britain's most experienced captains, commanded the historic voyage. But beneath the calm waters and star-filled skies, danger was already waiting ahead. Deep below deck, hundreds of workers kept the giant ship moving day and night. As night fell on April 14, 1912, Titanic sailed confidently through the North Atlantic, hiding the danger that lay ahead. Throughout the day, nearby ships transmitted multiple iceberg warnings. Titanic's wireless operators received the messages, but not every warning reached the bridge. Despite the warnings, Titanic maintained nearly full speed. Captain Edward Smith believed the world's most advanced liner could safely navigate the icy waters. High above the deck, the lookouts searched the darkness. Without binoculars, spotting icebergs in the calm sea became almost impossible. Then, at exactly 11:40 p.m., a giant iceberg suddenly appeared directly in Titanic's path. The warning bell rang 3 times.
"Iceberg! Right ahead!"
Echoed across the silent night.
"Hard a starboard! Full reverse! Hard a starboard!"
First Officer William Murdoch reacted instantly, ordering a sharp turn and reversing the engines. But the enormous ship couldn't change course quickly enough.
The iceberg scraped along Titanic's starboard side, tearing open multiple compartments below the waterline. Within minutes, icy seawater flooded the ship's forward compartments. Titanic's fate had already been sealed. Ship designer Thomas Andrews examined the damage and delivered the devastating truth. Titanic would sink in less than 3 hours. Captain Edward Smith received the devastating news. Titanic had less than 3 hours before it would disappear beneath the Atlantic. Inside the magnificent ship, confusion began to spread. Many passengers still believed it was only a precaution, unaware that Titanic was already doomed. Many lifeboats left with empty seats because passengers couldn't believe the unsinkable Titanic would actually sink. Officers enforced one simple rule: women and children first. Every minute mattered as the ship continued to sink. As fear spread across the decks, the ship's band continued playing to bring calm and courage to those still waiting. Below deck, engineers worked until the very end, keeping the lights burning so others had a better chance to escape.
In the wireless room, the distress calls never stopped. Every message carried one desperate hope: that help would arrive in time.
More than 50 miles away, the RMS Carpathia received Titanic's distress signal and immediately changed course, racing through dangerous ice fields. The bow slipped deeper into the freezing ocean. At last, even the most hopeful passengers realized there was no turning back.
As the final lifeboats disappeared into the darkness, hundreds of people remained aboard.
By 2 a.m., Titanic's bow had vanished beneath the ocean. The stern climbed higher and higher into the freezing night.
As the angle grew steeper, passengers struggled to keep their footing. Every second became a fight for survival.
The immense stress became unbearable. Deep beneath the surface, Titanic's steel structure began to fail. Then came the moment no one expected. Titanic split into two massive sections before disappearing into the Atlantic. The bow disappeared first, sinking more than 2 miles to the ocean floor. Moments later, the stern stood almost upright before making its final plunge beneath the freezing sea. Within minutes, hundreds of people were left in the icy Atlantic, where the freezing water became as deadly as the sinking itself. From the lifeboats came heartbreaking cries echoing across the darkness. Few boats turned back, fearing they might be overwhelmed. Just before sunrise, the RMS Carpathia finally arrived, bringing hope to those who had survived the unimaginable. Out of more than 2,200 people aboard Titanic, only about 700 survived. As dawn broke over the Atlantic, the RMS Carpathia rescued Titanic's survivors, bringing an end to one of history's darkest nights. Safe at last, the survivors struggled to comprehend what they had endured. Many had lost family, friends, and everything they owned. News of the disaster spread across the world within hours, leaving millions stunned by the loss of the world's most famous ship. Official investigations soon revealed critical mistakes, from excessive speed to too few lifeboats, and ignored iceberg warnings. The tragedy transformed maritime law, making enough lifeboats for everyone a mandatory safety requirement. New international ice patrols and improved navigation systems helped ensure such a disaster would never happen again. For more than 70 years, Titanic's final resting place remained one of the ocean's greatest mysteries. Then, in 1985, oceanographer Dr. Robert Ballard and his team made a discovery that amazed the world. More than 2 miles beneath the Atlantic, Titanic was finally found, remarkably preserved after 73 years in the darkness. Today, Titanic rests in silence beneath the Atlantic, a powerful reminder of human ambition, innovation, and the importance of respecting nature. More than a century later, Titanic remains one of the most studied shipwrecks in history, preserving countless stories beneath the Atlantic. Modern technology has allowed researchers to explore Titanic in remarkable detail, without disturbing its final resting place.
Recovered artifacts continue to tell the personal stories of the passengers and crew, reminding us that every object belonged to a real life. Books, documentaries, exhibitions, and films have kept Titanic's story alive, inspiring millions to learn about its history. The lessons learned from Titanic helped transform maritime safety, making today's sea travel far safer than ever before. Titanic's legacy is more than a tragedy. It became a turning point that reshaped the future of ocean travel. Today, the Atlantic appears calm once again, but beneath its surface lies a story the world will never forget.
From its magnificent launch to its tragic end and eventual rediscovery, Titanic remains one of history's most unforgettable journeys.
Titanic reminds us that even humanity's greatest achievements must always be matched with preparation, humility, and respect for nature.
More than a century has passed, yet Titanic's story continues to inspire, educate. It's about the lessons we carry into the future.
If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe to Ancient Truth Studio for more fascinating historical documentaries